So I have been visiting your page for last many months. So I was curious to know about the activities and I wanted to learn from you a lot. So this is the first time I have joined with you. I'm very happy and I'm very positive. Looking forward to learn from you many things. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can go. So I'm Arush. I live here at campus, and my main interests are video making and editing. So I'm currently pursuing that with CoVersity. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Sushma here. I'm part of the community, Aarohi community. I have not been able to switch on the video as I'm in a travel. So yeah, I'm also being part of the community and I'm staying in the campus. I've been part of the community for 1.5 years now. Yes.
Hi, I'm Aparna from Aarohi. I'm also part of Aarohi CoVersity and I'm currently pursuing my interest in eco-conscious construction.
Sujit, Joel, Dipti, Sumit, feel free to just share your name, your child's age, and where you're from.
Hello, am I? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
No, I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, whoever was starting, please go on. Yeah.
No, no, I just shared. Yeah, so you started.
No, okay, thank you. So, myself, Sujit. So, this is the first call which I'm joining. Happy to be here. So, I'm basically from Trivandrum, Kerala. Currently, I've been working over here at Trivandrum. So, I have a kid, daughter, and she's 4 years of age currently. And basically, how I've been interested here is like I've been following up these kind of open learning as a concept because I've been from an IT background and we used to endorse or appreciate open source systems a lot. So logically, it is same everywhere. I mean, if you see the fact, it is a community supported stuff. So I really appreciate these sort of open learning concepts, which again in the field of education, again I had the same mindset. So for my daughter also, I think of the same aspect. So I used to follow a lot of such kind of fraternities, and recently I've got introduced this Aarohi, and it looked something good for me to check it out and understand what exactly is happening over here. That's where I tried to connect with I don't remember his name, sorry. So from there onwards, I got this invitation, and then yeah, I'm here. So thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Deepti here. I'm basically a teacher. I'm from Hassan, Karnataka. Uh, I am not married and so I don't have a kid right now, but I work with kids. I'm working in a rural school here. So I was interested in, to experience the open learning thing. That is why I'm just here. I want to see how this thing works and then just to experience and then see the impact of open learning among children. So yeah, I wanted to visit the experience week. So that's how I am here.
Thank you for all of you for being here on the Saturday evening, and also lovely sharings that you people, how you're curious to know about open learning. Yeah, so today we'll just, the first few minutes, I'll just take you through just little glimpses of sharing about what's open learning. And then we take it over to roll it over for the Q&As. So wherever you are, whatever your questions are, we will be sharing from our experiences. We have Ruchika, part of community, Aarohi is also part of Open Learner, and Aparna, Sushma. We all are here, so we share from our experiences. Yes, I'll just give me a moment. I'll just share screen. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
As the name suggests, it's open learning, Aarohi Life Open Learning. For us, the learning is open, like all kinds of learnings are equal. Like as Sujit rightly shared that we all are open learners. Presently, the way we all are learning many different things, that is all or open. That is all is open learning. So why don't we gift this open learning to the children as early as possible? And that is where we are, and we follow the child. And maybe a few people can share, what do you think about this? What is purpose of education? Any thoughts?
Probably to, I mean, the fact which I used to follow is like education has to equip people to be responsible for themselves. So it's not like good or bad or whatever. Whatever they and their space they hold in here, they should be responsible for that. That's how I feel. I mean,
yeah, rightly said, Sujit. Yeah, more people, just share your thoughts. There is no right and wrong. So we all, yeah. Yeah, for us, education is living, education is learning, education, as rightly shared by Sujit, it is equipping, making ourselves capable of leading our life. Education, living, learning, all are the same words for us. That is what we think. Anyone wants to just share one or two words about education? It is open. Yeah, Chika, you want to add?
Yeah, as like Sujit said, education is something about learning to be responsible. I want to add another aspect to it, freedom of choice and freedom to think, freedom to do what one wants to do. Of course, responsibilities goes along with that. So education, which gives me independence, which gives me an independent thought of making choices.
Yes. Yeah. So open learning, we also share in four propositions, what we call it as. So like as we should see in the schools, we have a definite, we have the set curriculum set by somebody and things like that. But as we all are open learners, we have been learning, which is out of curriculum. So that way we have opened up ourselves. So the same gift we would love to give to our children, where whatever they wish to learn, that becomes the curriculum, and that becomes the anything under the sky becomes our curriculum. And that is where we share that the child is capable of deciding what to learn, and how much to learn, and also to whom to learn. All this is the child decides. That is how we open up. And when the child decides that what to learn and how to learn, the entire world becomes a learning map. And as I shared, anything under the sky becomes the curriculum for the child. Similarly, when the child is given the power to decide, the child also thinks about how do we learn. Like all of us, we do. Some of us learn with asking people, learning from Google. So by experiencing, by trying out, by failing, similarly, the child is also capable of figuring out how to learn. And also it can ask, if at all, if the child needs support of asking peer, asking a mentor, asking somebody to teach, all that, the child will start looking for it. How do I learn? And that is one of the main thing, the child decides how to learn. And when the child is thinking about that how to learn, and entire world becomes the space for the child, and each and every one of us become a co-learner with the child, or a teacher, or a collaborator with the child for learning. As we share that when the child is capable of deciding what to learn and how to learn, why do we assess the child? So here the child can do his own assessment. The main part of open learning is also about self-reflection, where the child reflects on himself, how he has been learning, what he is planning, and what he is doing. And that way he is also understanding his own learning style, his own, the way he is figuring out, and whether he is happy with it, not happy, how to continue. And once the child assesses himself, he also opens up himself by asking people whether this I am doing this way, like what is your feedback, and all these kind of things. So the child is open to assess himself in many different ways. And that time when the child is open, for the child, anything to learn, it becomes so much open that it can see everywhere, to connect with people. All are open learners. They can learn with anybody and everybody. That is what we see. And when the child is capable of assessing himself, there is one way where the school, college degrees are assessing, giving certificate, and that is one way of going into the professional life. The other way, where the child is capable assessing himself, he also makes his own portfolio about from all his experiences, and showcases his skills to the industries, and says that this is what my experiences are, and this is how the reviews about what I'm working. So please do consider my self-based certificate. And then he is opening up for the industry levels. So our CoVersity people who all are going forward, creating their careers in the field of their interest, they have made their own self-certificate, and they are approaching towards the industries, and all of them have got the internships first round, and now they are trying for the second round of internships. So that is how it goes. And as we share, open learning is not about giving freedom, just the choice of choosing, but also it comes with the responsibility that the open learner takes the complete ownership and responsibility to learn what he loves to do or he decides to do. So the open learning, it starts with first in the younger ages, the children get exposed to many different fields. As they are explored to many different fields, the child is gets a lot of things, like as we see in a buffet, to decide what he wants to explore. The child starts trying, failing, exploring, and learning different skills. And when the child is doing, as he is thinking that this is the what I am interested, I want to do more, then he would like to go into the next expertise level. So when the child is deciding, okay, I want to go deep in, and he wants to learn become an expert in that particular field, then whenever the child is ready, he or she decides to take it as into the professional level, whether he wants to start his own business, or whether he wants to do a freelancer, or whether he wants to get into jobs. All that the open learner decides. And these are the 4 stages of open learning progression. So open learning with Aarohi community, as the name suggests, the community is run by the community, and we all together co-create, we all together co-learn and co-support and co-live together. So this is the beauty of the community, where we all are learning together, and we all are open learners supporting each other. Since we all are, as a community, we are not bound by only one home as an open learning space, or a campus as an open learning space. It is wherever these open learning families becomes the space for the open learner to explore, and traveling is also part of exploration and open learning. Yeah. And the CoVersity is for mainly for children between 13 to 21 years, where they discover their passions and they want to grow their passion into professional level. So that is the CoVersity. Arush, would you like to share little about this? Arush, Aparna, anyone?
Oh, Hari is also here.
Oh, Hari, yes. Would you like to share?
I'm sorry, could you just repeat the question? I couldn't really hear you,
It's
Leela.
not the question. Just do you want to give brief about, because you people are experiencing CoVersity, would you like to give a brief about how you started with your journey as a teen? You want to start with this?
Yeah, so
What you are
basically,
interested? Yeah.
yeah, so I started with kind of first finding my interest. So actually, I didn't directly jump into CoVersity. Like I had this 2 weeks where I experienced how to be like in CoVersity / cohort. So I kind of experimented on that, and then I kind of got my field as video making and editing. So then I decided, okay, cool. So then I'll go ahead with this because I was also keeping in my mind that okay, I could also change my domain whenever I want because it's like yeah. So yeah, that is how I chose my domain, and now I'm just working on my domain. So like I kind of got a client project. I finished the client project, and currently I'm working on to finding an internship, which it's like almost complete. So I have a portfolio right now. So yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
the thing that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So initially, as Arush was sharing, first initially they find their what domain of interest, and they are so excited to work with the professionals, to work with the expertise people, to gain their professional skills and to make themselves fit for with the industry levels. So they work, they connect, they learn from experts, and they are mentored from the industries, and they value whatever they are doing, and they are ready to co-create and co-challenge and co-facilitate. And in with all this, they have a huge support of their cohort who are like-minded peers who are developing. Each one of the peers are also developing their own passions, so that way they support each other, they challenge each other, they question each other, they pull each other, so that they all are ready to be work certified. Yes, Hari?
Yeah, Leela, can I add?
Yes.
So when I joined CoVersity, my first domain was photography. I was clicking random pics and everything, and I didn't understand what can I do with this domain? Shall I pursue it? Shall I do it? I just I didn't pursue that domain, but then it started being a learning part because my interest was in automotive industry related to cars and motorcycles. So I chose that domain and I did a 3 months internship. That was my first term internship when I came to my hometown. So now my second term, now fo- I'm fully focusing on my second term of internship, which is photography and video editing, which is related to my auto industry. Uh, why did I change my domain? Is this is about my photography is about taking pics of vintage cars and motorcycles which ruled out from the Indian roads and documenting them. And video making and editing is for making videos about each and every car, vintage cars and new modern cars. That's it.
Yeah. So yes, as they always shared, youths today, we love youths leading their own life and discovering their passions and developing professionally. And this is for the age 13 to 21 years. That's why CoVersity is now. Yeah. So CoVersity, how the CoVersity is designed is like they'll first initial 2 months they will be at campus, and they explore what is their field of interest and which field they want to deep dive, and then they go in for industry exposures like internships, volunteering, apprenticeship, trying to create their own business. They attend me events, meetups, and all this. And then they come back after 3 months, they come back and they reflect their journey. And then they decide whether they want to go ahead in the same field of interest, or they would like to change. So that is how the journey is going. With the first set, they have already done with their first round of internships. Now they are preparing for their second round of internship. So as the visual says, that the bird sitting on the tree is never afraid of the branch, the strength of the branch, but it's always believes in the power of its wings. That is where we also believe the power of children's capability to to grow in their field of passion. Yeah. So we stop this presentation. This is a little glimpses about how they start with the exploration and then they are getting into their field of passion to profession. Over to you all. Now it's open for any kind of question.
Hi, I have one question. It's like CoVersity students, they first come to the campus, stay there for 2 months, and then they go out for internship. Now, Aarohi community gives them the internship, or they themselves will find the internship. How does that work?
Yeah, if they ask, CoVersity people are there. Hari is there, Aarush is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, Hari.
How did you find the
Sorry?
internship? How did you find?
I found that internship. I took their contacts from Instagram and Facebook. First, I called and I connected with them, and I asked them that I want to do internship in your place. First, they interviewed my father, and the main person who told my father, first 1 month we'll observe your son whether he's fit for this. So 1 month they observed me, and I did my internship. I did my internship there. Later, as it went on, I got a offer that if I show more interest in this lane, then I'll send him to Pune and train as a certified car mechanic.
Okay, I would like to add to Hari. So we find internship for ourselves, and our community helps us in a way that by giving us contacts, ideas, by helping us to make write-ups, like what kind of write-ups we can try, send to different people, mailing. On those ways, we have different, guides and mentors who will help us from the community. But we find internship for ourselves, like we go and ask for ourselves.
Okay, thank you. One more thing I just wanted to ask, the same CoVersity back. So when you came in to Aarohi, you stayed there for 2 months, right? Um, what all exposure did you have anything in mind as to what do you want to pursue, and then you started exploring, or you came with a blank mind and then decided what you wanted to do?
First, I explored what to do and what not to do. Second thing, it's yes, I found what is my interest, and it's been a learning part for me.
So you kind of knew what were your interests.
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to a school, or from the beginning you had been in
Beginning, I went to a school, and few teachers told my parents that he's not putting attention in studies and he's not focusing attention on class. That made me a little bothering and little irritated, so I had to come out from the mainstream school.
So how many years you went to school? And
Uh, till 2016.
Okay. How old were you?
Nah, that I cannot go back. Maybe 12 or 13 years old.
Okay.
Till which class, Hari, you can make it. Maybe that will help.
Sorry,
Till which
Ruchika.
class? Till
Which-
class you, which standard you were in school? Maybe that will
Seventh.
help.
Seventh.
As Aparna said, like there are guides, there are the guides and the mentors in CoVersity who also help them. Like Hari had some idea that what he wants to do, what he wants to pursue, but there are other children, other kids also, other teenagers. So the guides and the mentors also help them to even find out what they want to do, because sometimes you have that, but then coming into a concrete something, you need some kind of a mentoring and all. So CoVersity, we have guides and mentors to help these teenagers to, as Aparna said, to come up with how to frame, how to put those things in words and all those things. Rest is their own passion and their own abilities.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Maybe just a question to Leela. So is this meeting more focused on this CoVersity, or I mean, is there a topic as such which is pre-confirmed and that is going to discussed, or are there any other context also getting discussed? So just confirming this.
It's mainly the context is about today's context was mainly about if
Okay.
anybody wants to start with the homeschooling or the open learning. So if you have any questions, that is what we prefer to take it up
Okay.
as a context. And if at all, if the group decides that no, I am interested in CoVersity part, based on the people who are here, if their children are around teens, then their questions will lead to that. And if some of your children are into the young age, then the questions lead to that kind of open learning. So we are open for both.
So it's like every week there would be a subject, but
Yes,
it's not very much like into that subject. It can be deviated also.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just checking out, I mean, is this that every the whole open learning concept that the children's or kids has to come out really out of the mainstream and do this, or is it like people are there who do a parallel kind of situation also?
See, what we would say is like the child who is doing open learner have also decided like we want to go into do this certificate based things. So
Okay.
for example, if the child but the child is deciding and the child is understanding the purpose why he wants to do that. There was a child who was exploring, he wanted, his passion was to become a pilot, and he decided that I want to become a pilot. He found all the ways from the top level, what all way he needs to do to become a pilot. There he found the first entry point is the 10th or 12th, something like that. So then he decided that he wants to do that certificate so that he gets into the
Okay.
pilot.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah.
And just to add to this, this open learning experience for our families being like, it's not just only for our child, even it's for us also as a parent, how we look at open learning, what is our understanding of learning, whether it is for us personally as parents, as individuals, or even for our child also. Because as a parent, the moment the child is born, we start thinking, okay, now it is our responsibility to teach or to bring the child into a good education system and all those things. It's very natural. It's very naturally come to us, even if the child is not asking also, because child doesn't even know anything. Child just wants to live and enjoy. That is. But for us, it's been a journey of a family. Yes, my child is exploring in her way, and we are exploring and understanding this whole thing in our own way. And as you said that the child has to be in the mainstream or outside of the mainstream, it's again on a family to family also. It's completely family to family. For us, frankly, if I'll have to very honestly tell you, we pulled our child out of the school before she understood what open learning is. We went through this learning. We went through and we understood what this open learning is. And it took us time to understand and especially unschool our mind for so many things, so many things. So that's why we could took this complete decision. Okay, no mainstream for her. So in that way, and then she is also now understanding. She's also in a complete sync of this whole process. So it's a journey. It's a process. So it happens again, family to family, different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, really you said well. Really, as a parent, we also start learning something. Yes, I can feel that. This is the myself Gomati. I had three kids, 13 years and 7 years, 2 years old. Next coming year, I'm going to make my kid to be unschooling, my elder one. Uh, Happy for that. Yes. During COVID, I did. After that, my third child is with me, so I left him. I felt that that is not good for him. So I like this community where you are providing knowledge to us. Thank you for this. This is the first meeting I'm attending. Yes.
Thank you.
We have
Devyani?
somebody's raised hand.
Devyani has
Devi.
raised her hand. Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Devyani.
I'm from Maharashtra, Jalgaon, and I have two sons. One is 17-year-old. He has just completed his 12th. After 7th grade, we have registered. He was already registered in the school, so he was registered. But we never pushed him to go to school, and he enjoyed his life. And he was just giving exams, all exams, and he has just completed his 12th now. And our small son is 8 years old, and we are doing unschooling or open learning for him. He hasn't registered in the school, so we need your guidance for both of my sons. So how can I go further, and how can I deal with all these things, because we don't have any community or anything. We have just we are working in education with different schools, and we just thought that just to do an experiment with our son, that we can do better with the help of open learning, and we have started. So most of the people when asked us, are you doing homeschooling, so we said no, we are just doing unschooling of our child. So but obviously we need guidance, both of us, for our both the sons. So how can our community help us? Please let us know.
Yeah, Shruti also has raised her hand. Would you like to ask, Shruti? Then we take up both.
Yeah, my question is hello all of you. I am joining this meeting for the first time. So I just got to know about Aarohi, and it is from my first experience about any such community. So if my question is a bit rudimentary, please excuse me. So my question is that I have a 4-year-old daughter. We are just starting exploring all the schools for her, and we are not liking anything as such, except for the Krishnamurti foundations. But getting admission in those are very, very hard. So I was thinking about this open schooling and all those things. So I want to understand how to proceed with the education of my kid right now, like in unschooling way, how to do it. I have no idea. I have no guidance regarding that.
Yeah, we'll take up Arvind's question also, and then we together answer. Yeah, Arvind. We can't hear you. You are on mute. Arvind?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Very thankful to join this community. This is the first time I'm joining. I am Arvind from Tamil Nadu. We have two daughters. One is 11-year-old and one is 3-year-old. Actually, I am doing this agriculture, natural farming. What we are feeling now currently is after sending to school our elder daughter, we want our child to be a very good human being. First of all, school is not teaching that. School is going against being a human. That is what we have understood all these years. And when this small one is growing up, when she's having a 10 days leave or something, she's very good with her. But after going to school and coming back, she's showing all the anger and all the negative emotions on her sister. So we have understood only because of the school, these negative emotions are coming to the home. She's bringing all the negative comparisons and all those things from the school and showing to the family members. So at the same time, when we are planning for open schooling, myself and my wife need some personal space also. When kids are at home, we don't know how to allot the personal time for us. So I want to get some clarity on that from you guys.
Yeah, I think Ruchika's experience will share the all the three.
Yeah, I think Gautami also has a question. Let's listen her and then maybe
Yeah.
we can start answering. Yes, Gautami.
Ma'am, everyone is saying that homeschooling, unschooling, open schooling. Is there any difference in that? I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I need clarity on that, what it means. Is there anything different on that? Yeah, that's, thank you.
Leela, you're starting or shall I say?
Yeah, just to answer Gomati, what I would like to say is these are only the words. How you want to give meaning, you can give. So some of them at home they started schooling, so they called homeschooling. Some are called unschooling because they just remove the concept of school and they just being with the child. That is, and open learning for us, it is like just following the child and giving the child power to open to decide whatever they want to learn, how they want to learn, and open the entire thing for the child is something we feel that as an open learning, and that is what we share. So let's know these words are just words.
Just a term.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Open learning is the best, I think. So because we have to give the learnings based on the child perception and what they need. You should not force them to do anything.
Yeah.
In our personal experience, in this journey was what we last few months, my husband and I, we have been talking about this, that this word schooling, the moment this word schooling comes, we start again and thinking that there has to be some teaching and some learning, in that way. That yes, learning is there, definitely learning is there, and learning has to happen, but it has to happen in its own way when whoever it is a learner like is ready to learn. So when we understood this open learning concept, we stopped calling ourselves homeschoolers. We stopped even using this word schooling in our family. So we said, okay, let's minus the schooling and let's just see what else can come in. So that was a time where, Aarohi came in our life and we started understanding this whole process. So as you said it, open learning is something. And again, what Leela said, these are just the term. There is road schooling, there is travel schooling, there is so many terms. So what suits your family? It's a beautiful buffet layout there. You choose whatever you want to choose for yourself. This is the beauty of this whole journey. So you define, you tag, you use whatever you want. It's in that. So I think Arvind's question maybe I would like to take. What Arvind talks about the personal space, and even that was something about how to start and what guidance and all you were talking about. So for Arvind, I would say I was working full time But before COVID only, I decided to, that stage came in my life where I said, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, what I'm doing it. Being in a mainstream school where I'm trying to understand the education only for myself as an adult and even for my child as a parent. So I said, I think I need to really take a break from this mainstream jobs in the school, college where I was working. And I started being at home, and it was not easy working for so many years. I left and then coming back in a just being at home. And top of that, we took this decision for our child. So I was somewhere losing my own space, as a couple also, as husband wife, we were losing our own space, and we were also I was personally losing my own space to even do something what I like to do, whether it is related to my passion or related to my work or anything. But I would say in that whole process of understanding this open learning, what we learned, let's talk about our needs as a family. The child is also part of it. So where I started really, openly sharing this to my child, that okay, this is the time of the day where mama wants to do her work or wants her space to do something. How do you want to spend time during that time, like when mama is away or mama is doing something else or busy with something else? So basically, sharing, talking, speak your need to your child. No matter how old they are, we feel okay, 4-year old, what he or she will think, what he or she will be able to do or say anything. It's not like that. How well you put through your needs, they will definitely understand. And they'll also start understanding, this is the time I have to do something for me and it's my responsibility. So that responsibility also will be practiced by them. So this is how work for our family. There's now number of hours in a day where I'm busy with my work. Now it's actually most of the time I'm busy with my work and she's busy with her work. We don't even do things together. I'm just doing picking and dropping to her wherever she wants to go. Other than that, I'm not doing anything with her. Just asking her what's happening, how it's going. That's it. Now, I hope, Arvind, I was able to answer your question. Was that something relevant to your?
Very much, ma'am. Yeah, very
Yeah.
much.
And one more thing I'd like Shruti and Devyani asked, guidance. I feel your child itself is a guide for everything. Just follow your child's lead. Let them explore. You just see, you are just a facilitator, or you can just expose them to some resources and tell them the world, as in a presentation also Leela said it very beautifully, the world is a resource. The whole universe is a resource for the child. Just observe them, just let them explore, and they will only come and ask you and tell you, this is what I want to do, or this is what I like to do, or this is I want to pursue, whatever matter age they are in. So you don't have to sit and plan anything like a lesson plan. You don't have to plan a curriculum. As a presentation says, that what the child wants to learn becomes a curriculum. Yeah. Yes, Leela.
Yeah, very rightly said, Ruchika. Just being with the child, and just like how Ruchika beautifully shared, like how as a family we co-created, like what is my need, what is your need, what is that itself is a beginning of empowering each one of us to decide what they want to do. And this small empowerment also gives a clarity as a family, like what each one of us are doing and what time they are doing and when they need each other's support. So this is one part where the open learning started at a family. With the same thing, when we expand to the community, now in just 1 minute, if we all share each one of our passion, maybe we are around 23 people, we have got explored to 23 passions. Similarly, let's build that community for the child, where the child can connect with many different people, many different passions, and talk to them, connect with them, and understand, and let the child try out, figure out, and all these kind of things. When they try out, that is how the child starts exploring a little and bit, and then he decides whether that will help the child to decide what he really wants to do. So the first stage is the exposure, and the second stage is exploring all the different exposures what the child likes. So that is what I would share about the starting step for open learning. And definitely, yes, as a community, maybe Ruchika, you can share how it has supported your family. Ruchika is there, Sushma, Vajra Prasad is there. Yeah.
But VP can share something.
Yeah.
VP?
Are you there, Vajra Prasad? Maybe Hari, you want to share how the community has helped you in your journey?
Hello.
Yeah, VP.
Carry on.
Sir, you speak, sir.
Speak, Hari.
Yes. Okay. Lila, once can you get back the question? I didn't understand.
Yeah, how the community has supported you, your family, for doing this open learning journey?
I'm not getting the answer, but give me some time.
Sure. So, Hari, maybe Hari, you can share that how in your automobile journey, how the community people supported you, how you got when you started. Yeah.
When I started automobile journey, first thing, it changed my life. It changed my life, and I was the first guy who got my internship. That made me so proud. I didn't know how did I get my internship, and I was the first person who took my internship. 1 second.
Yeah.
I think meanwhile,
VP
can share something.
Sorry, it was saying your battery is low, so I had to charge it. Yeah. So and the first comment which I got from Aarohi CoVersity in Instagram is one of my friend gave a comment that Hari is a guy from nothing to today he has he jumped into this interest and he's trying to pursue it. And when I used to work in my internship, every time one of the mechanic used to call me that, can you just come here and give me the tool and all. And I used to do like that. And as it went on, one store in charge person told that there's a new guy, just call him once, I want to talk to him. And he told me that, do you understand Hindi? And he said, go out, purchase the spare parts, and every time when a spare part is there, they say my name. Hari, go out and go out to the market and come back. Go out to the market and come back. That has become that became a journey, and I met a new friend and we became friends each other. Every time we used to sit somewhere else and we used to talk like that after the work, like that. That was my internship journey.
Yeah, Hari has made his own community in the workplace. Yes, Hari.
And and in Aarohi, also I made it, and everybody were asking me that Hari is now into automobiles. We'll ask Hari that is he able to work with our cars and motorcycles, and everybody told that Hari is the person who knows about automobiles. We should only go and ask him. That's it.
Yeah, the community is there to support the child, guide the child, and when he needs it, the community stands. It's not just the mother and father, but it was the whole community who was there for all the open learners. So there are 140 families. So every child gets around 100 people of supporting hands for guiding, sharing, connecting, exploring, and co-learning together. Yeah. Yes, VP. So I would you like to share your journey, VP, where I think Devyani was asking, like, she has a 17-year-old, she just wanted to start her journey. So how she can start? Vajra Prasad?
In fact, I really want to ask for both of my sons, and I just want to give you some explanation about my elder son. Actually, he's very good in computer, so he can design websites and create videos, and he is very good designer. There's nothing that he can't do if we give him some task about this software or any computer, so he just complete it, and in a very good manner he completes. But he wants to be the doctor, and he wants to complete his BAMS. He doesn't want to pursue his education in computer. He always tells me this is my hobby, and I just follow it like a passion, like a hobby. Don't make it my work, and I don't just drag that happiness from me.
Okay,
Let me do this as my hobby. Let me pursue this as my hobby.
Yes.
So this is one of the biggest tasks for us. How can we deal with that? And about our younger son, we always feel what kind of task we give him. We spend more time with him. We have very good bonding. And we told him that when you want to join the school, it is open for you. If you want to join, you just tell us and you can go. But he says, no, I'm not in the mood to join the school or go to the school. I'm happy at home. But how to engage him, or which kind of activities we should give him, these all the things are sometimes we're stuck with all the things. So please, if you can guide us for that, so it will be really better for us.
Yeah. Firstly, what I would say is the child is already clear that he wants to pursue his field of interest as medical, in the medical field. So the first, as a facilitator, or as a parent, or as a co-learner, what we can do is expose this child to different fields of medical things. So connect with people, and you can see many different fields in the medical things, and he can also talk to people. He can also know different options available in this medical field, and not only just one field. Maybe Vajra Prasad, I'll ask him to share how Shreya, who was interested, she started her passion with sketching. She only wanted to start with the sketching, and then she started into fashion designing, and then she was questioning herself, is sketching, drawing is equal to only the fashion designing? But then she started exploring different fields in the designing. What all comes under design? It started with textile industry, it started with the interior designing, it started with malls, how it is designed, and how the town planning is designed. So all these were different things which she explored, around 10 to 15 fields in the design. And then actually she decided, in all these fields, she started exploring one proto project kind of a thing, where she explored, and then she decided that I would like to be part of it in the UI UX design. So VP, how did you support your child when she was in that confusion stage, and how you guided her or mentored her? Would you like to share?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Vajra Prasad. I'm a parent of two child teens now. One is Sriya and another one is Srijani. One is in the elder one. Sriya is interested in the designing. In the designing field, she needs actually fashion designing. First, she has interested in. Then in the 8th class, she has learned the tailoring work. She learned 10 items in the tailoring. We are not discouraging at any time with any what she wants to learn. That is the only thing we have done. When she wants to do, I want to this field or that field, or we don't bother about this, but I want to learn this. Okay, you can go ahead, and we are pursuing the different ways of learning that what she wants. And after 8th class, she made her own dress in 8th class itself. And after that, she is pursuing in the designing only. She is interested in, and then after 12th, she decided, I don't want to. We are joining in the community, online community. Then there we are. What is open link? We completely understand that, and she also understands what is open learning. Then she decided, I am not go to any college. I will pursue my own self-directed learning with the support of Aarohi community. Then we are 1 minute, please. Leela, can you take some another call?
Yes, sure. Yeah. So once both as a parent, as a child, they both were together at campus. They were experiencing this open learning, and they understood the process, each process, like how the child wants to move ahead in her journey. So for everything, they both were, the child was, as a family, they together were discussing, deciding, and they had their own apprehensions. The parents were, mother was telling, like how without a certificate, how you would like to pursue, and if people ask what would you answer, then all these, the child was answering the question when the mother is sharing her concern, because she was so much into it, how she was so confident that how I would like to take my journey of self-learning with this UI UX design. She started, as she developed these proto projects, and she also got some client projects, the amount of confidence this child was able to get is huge. And from there, she started exploring, and she went deep into this UI UX design, where she didn't know what is software. She was not into the computer working or so nothing. But as the client's project needed that the understanding about the software, she also, for doing the client project, she also read about it, learned about it, understood, and she started incorporating in her design. And now she is very clear that she wants to go into the UI UX design, computer interface web design.
Yeah, she has learned online courses also. She has done online courses, and she is a part of some communities in the US. She has gone to the meetups, and she has done one internship with her skills. And now she has made one for work certificate. The main thing is that she has done client projects. That is the main confidence she built, and she has so many skills. Not only the UI UX, she has the management skills. She has got the most important things, and after that she has learned upgrading their skills, and now she is pursuing to the next level, going to the next level of the UX designing internship. That's what. And another girl, younger one, Srijani, she is very active. She is taking up so many fields. She is exploring from morning to evening different things. She is making art. She is making piano. She is learning piano. She has more. There are so many interests she has. After that, she is interested in baking. From the last 2 years, she has made so much of effort in learning the baking, and she, for her 3 years back, she got, from her birthday, she wanted a gift of the oven. From there onwards, she is exploring different things. And one thing our community mentors have suggested, each country you can take one thing, one item, and you can make A to Z 26 items. And she made that project also. She made documented that one. and she has made a blog also. And after that, she has a big woman she has brought last year. And after that, she is doing the online courses also. And she went to the meetups, and she has and our Aarohi community has so many bakers also. Some bakers also there. They are whenever we are asking for last day, one thing she told, when we are asking, the answer will come in our community. That's what she is saying. We have to ask our community, the answer will come. But anyway, any networking or anything, we will get it. That's what she is saying yesterday, 2 days back. And now she is going to one internship she has done, and one exhibition stall also she has made. All projects she has made her own. How to decide menu, how to put, how to buy, and all those things. How to she has registered a MSME IFS IFSC food corporate food certificate also she applied, and she got it. Home baker, as a home baker, and she put it on stall in an exhibition for 1 week. And she earned also on that during those days. And she earned that during day she has worked around 12 hours to 15 hours for those days exhibition to making the products. And now our community, as community people, she is now doing it baker's tales. She is interviewing last 1 month. She is doing different bakers, interviewing their journey in the Instagram. Last around, I think 6 or 7 episodes are completed. And now she is going for the new internship she is pursuing. And our networking community has one offer. She need some. She has 3 roles now. She is getting. One is that workshops for the bakery, and second thing is that research and making a new menu. That is the thing, and social media. These 3 things she need, and you want to do anything you want to do. That is the offer given her one member, one of the community networking people. That's it.
Yeah. So to add to VP, it's not just baking, it's not UI, UX or automobiles. In any field, any age, the child is interested, they can start working really in those fields. When we started exposing, we just give the exposure, the child is interested, let them do small things. If he is interested to become a doctor, let him start with the first aid, understanding the health of family people, understanding what if there is any issue, empower the child to know about the issue, understand, and what is that when there is a diagnosis, how is it diagnosed? All these questions we can keep asking, connect. These are the opportunities where we bring in as a learning opportunities. So there, any field where the child is interested, we can create the exposure, create the opportunity to try doing things. Mainly they learn by doing. That is what we believe. Sumit has been raising
his hand.
Yeah. Since long time. Yeah, Sumit. Sumit and then Gomati.
Sumit, are you there? Please.
Yeah, Gomati, you can
Gomati, you can go ahead.
No, my elder child is, I said, he's 13 years old. He set clear goal on his, because he want to be like a cricket player. He want to play cricket. So each and every time he used to, he takes ball and he always playing with the ball, and he's sitting and he's watching cricket match, and he'll play this and that. And then one thing I really found with him is he loves cooking. At this age, he is cooking well, and he's making whatever he wants. He's trying differently, like something he's everything in cooking also he's trying differently and he's making it own and he's eating. I can find that for him how this community will be helping. I don't know. Yeah, this is my question. This is the first time I am attending, as I said. So how can I get help from this community? I really love the way you people are discussing and speaking. I can feel the core connection with the child you all having. This is the thing I need because I also too much connected to the child. I'm really observing my child each and because I had 3 kids, so yeah, I can feel that each and every one are unique, and I'm keenly observing their interests are different, his interest is different. So that based on that, I'm providing everything for them. That's the thing. Yeah, yes, ma'am. That's my question.
Can I take this question as an opportunity to introduce Aarohi X here?
Yes,
We have a very beautiful platform other than the Aarohi campus. Our campus itself is a very, I would say, a life-changing experience for whoever has been part of Aarohi, as whether as a community member or even as a guest, whoever has come or been want to understand what this open learning is. But Aarohi has extended its campus in a another form. It's called Aarohi X, which is again which reaches to our home, if like wherever we are, whichever part of the country or whichever part of the world we are. So it's an online platform. So we are all, as VP said, that we can connect with anybody, even if we are not staying at campus. We know what is happening at campus, and campus people also know what's happening in our lives. So it's like a online platform, which we call it a Discord, which is a very, very beautiful, organized, I would say a very organized WhatsApp, if I have to really put it in a little simple manner, where we have multiple channels of our interest, what the whole community is interested in. Each one of us has our own passion and interest, and we are connected with each other through those passions and interests. And we have every day, we have an hour, some kind of a clubs or some kind of an circles goes on online. So just sitting at our homes, we are connected with each other. Let's say if I need a help, I'm stuck with something, I'll put it on a Discord and I'll call out the community people. I need this help. I'm stuck with this. Can anyone be my mentor, or anyone just guide me, or anyone just come and question me what I'm doing? So that might help me to understand what I'm doing. So this is there are so many kids who are, as you said, sports. Your son is into cricket, so there are so many kids in our community who are into sports. There are so many, as VP also said, are into baking. So these, any age group, it's not just only for the kid, even the adults, we have clubs where are mixed with age group. We are meeting, we are talking, we are sharing, we are learning, we are pulling each other, we are pushing each other. All that is happening. So that's how the community really helps. For me as a parent, like, we have a beautiful, again, another beautiful circle called Parenting Circle, which is also now open for the world also. So we meet every Thursday 8 o'clock. So there, all the parents of the community come together and we talk, share on various topics. What we do in family, how do we do? If I am stuck in something, if I'm struggling with something, I have a family to friends or parents to ask and help me. So that's how the community helps. So see, to just put the whole thing in a last one sentence, Aarohi believes in co-creating, walking, working, falling, failing, succeeding, everything together. Whether you are at home, as Alila in the beginning said, Aarohi is not just the campus. Every family becomes the campus. So it's like that. I have spoken a lot, but I hope I was able to answer you.
Only it's online. There is no physical meeting. Anything. I'm from
campus. It's also
we
there
have
at campus.
Yes.
Where,
I'm from Coimbatore.
Yeah.
Is there any place in Coimbatore, Aarohi?
Aarohi is there only at Kelamangalam, here near to Hosur.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are families, I'm sure.
Yes,
you will
yes.
find
Aparna
families
is here. She is from.
Aparna is here, yes.
Yeah, one more is from Gobichetipalayam. And it is like it is not necessary that you need to come and stay at campus all the time. It is also you can come, the family decide, like as I shared, it is open learning community. It is open to every family to decide like how many weeks they want to be part of being at campus, how many weeks they want to be at home. And all this is flexible. Like suppose there is a child, 3.5-year-old child, who is coming with a parent. She is from Hosur. Monday, Tuesday she comes to campus. Wednesday she takes off. Thursday, Friday she comes. And there are children from Hosur who comes on Monday and goes back on Friday. He is 10-year-old. And there is this children who is Prahati. She is also 10-year-old. She is from Gobi Chettipalayam. She comes a month, 4 weeks she stays at campus, and then 1 week she goes back home. So like that, it is all open for the families. And when they go home, if they want to stay for 3 weeks at home and then come back after 3 weeks, that is also fine. So it is the family what decides that how they want to take up this open learning, community for support. And we also share that each family can create their own open learning structure, which is decided by the family, which works for the family. And that is the uniqueness of each family in the open learning.
We can send our kid without parents also in the Aarohi community.
First, what I would suggest to you all is like when somebody shared when they are joining the child to a school, they see different schools and then they decide which one they want to. So like that, firstly, you can experience come to the campus, experience a week. So traveling is a very beautiful journey for as a family to decide where to go, how to go, what we are doing there, and all that. So come experience. Let children also see. One of the important part is whether the child is interested in cricket or cooking or anything. We keep giving many different exposures. We don't know like when the interest can change. So our opportunities is to give them the exposure, travel together, let them come and experience and see. And also then you keep giving these opportunities for the child to connect with people in their field of interest. That is how we offer resources, create a learning opportunity, what they can do in those fields. Like could be they could do coaching in cricket for the younger children. I don't know what all different things you want to create for the child. So we can keep brainstorming. Maybe these opportunities you can connect, you can talk, you can seek the help of the community, and you can create in your own way the journey for your child.
Thank you so much.
Community is there to support.
I have a question. I'm actually outside, so it's somewhat difficult for me to connect. But still, if I want to know more about it, and if I want mentoring, if I want to visit Bangalore for some courses or to lead or to join, so how can I connect and to whom I connect for this all the answers?
See, I have shared the links in the chat window for joining the parenting circle, for joining the community, the group. So you can, if you are interested in joining the community, you can always connect with me or Sushma. There is Preeti, one more. Here, I have shared the link also. You can just connect, join those chat links, and you can share what is that you are liking, how you are liking to be part of the community. So based on that, then there is a process, and in website all the details is there. How to join the community, whether you want to be part of Aarohi X or whether you want to be part of experiencing campus, and then decide. Also, you want to just try out this online, join the parenting circle and see how it is going, what all is happening, and if this is what you would like to be part of. So all that is open as a family to decide. And one thing is,
last year actually we were at Bangalore, in Bangalore, and we tried to connect. I actually forgot the name with someone, but we couldn't come to campus. There was some issue, so we have to come back to Jalgaon. And afterwards, I couldn't connect with anyone because I have joined too many groups. I have gone through website, but still I couldn't connect anyone personally.
Or is it?
I think there's Kartiki is there with, in the connection with me. Kritika or Kartiki,
Deeptika.
she has, yes, she has told me to join. She was stuck somewhere, and that's why she couldn't talk to me. But she has told me to join that, and I have
You
joined
can
this.
connect with me also. My number is there. Uh, in the website also for the experience week, where you can see this is my number. You can connect with me.
Okay.
Yeah, any one of us you can connect, Ruchika or me or Preeti's. Anybody for you to just get the guidance. So I have also joining, if anybody is interested, I have shared the link. Similarly for parenting circle and to join the Aarohi X, if anybody is interested, the links are shared in the chat window. You can. Sumit was asking for raising his hand. Sorry, Sumit, we couldn't.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask one thing like as we are based in Katni, Madhya Pradesh, and most of the time I hear families who are practicing this open learning thing are from around Bangalore or most of the southern part of our country. So, if you do you have any database or something like who are practicing such, this open learning in this nearby our city or northern part of our country? So that I wanted to check. And also, like, do we have some formal registration we do to become part of our community? That was my second question.
Yes, the complete process is also there in the website also. Like which part of the city you are there, Sumit?
We are based in Katni, Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
At campus, who's from Lucknow?
Leela, Lucknow is the Darsh and Madhya Pradesh Indore, Baniatistan.
Haha. So yeah, one of the family is in Indore.
Okay.
Also, I think Vishruti, she is part of Gujarat, that side. So not only just India, there is also few families from Dubai also. So we have across families who are part of Aarohi community.
Okay.
Yes. So they have been because of the distance, some are connected online and some are connected. Who it is possible, they have been part of community offline or too at campus. So, but the process remains the same, whether you are online, whether you are offline. Still, we all are connected together, and we all are there as a community to support each other.
Okay. Thank you.
Gomati, your hand is raised.
Regarding the 1 week tryout option, I mean, I've seen something like a 1 week
Yes.
checkout option. So is that something which is already available in one of these links, or that needs to be separately? I can put it in chat.
Here I have just shared it in the visiting campus experience, week stay at campus. That is also there.
So I can book if at all I have a
Yes,
date.
this entire month is open for experiencing, and you can join any of the week. It starts on Monday and ends on Friday. By afternoon 2 o'clock it ends. So you can come experience.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, there is a process for that also. Like you need to register and then you'll. Yeah. I think Anand is here. I would like to just share. Hi, Anand. Like when your child was before joining Aarohi community. So, as a parent, like what was the state you were, and the child was interested in automobile photography only, that much you knew, and then how you decided to join the community, what helped you, and how was it for you, the journey? Maybe if you share, Devyani and others whose children are also in the similar age group, they may get some insights from your experience. How was it as a community it supported you?
I believe you must be knowing the Yamaha which comes out of Hari's name, right? I mean, Hari's whatever meetup kind of. We had a bike which was which finished its what do you say that life fitness kind of, and it was due for renewal. And Hari was always interested in bike this thing and all. I gave him a chance to just see it, learn the best out of it. But he did a very bad experience. I mean, a very experiment and all. And that bike is completely destroyed, rather a proper word to it. So he was trying to convince me by telling different ways to restore it. And I ignored it. I didn't take much interest. One fine day, he showed me there is a EV kit wherein you can remove the existing engine and all and make it run on a battery. That's when I realized Hari's interest and all. And that's how it started. His journey towards, I wanted him to be in a place wherein he can explore his interest and things like that. And that's when I came across Aarohi. We wanted to join him little ahead, but due to this COVID and all, I was confused kind of when to join him and all. And after his joining in CoVersity, his first internship was in related to automotive this thing. And before that also, whenever he used to have time, he used to go to workshops and all and learn about bikes. So he never compromised my this thing because he wanted to convince me anyway that this bike can be restored, this bike can be given back life kind of.
This thing I want to add is I tried lots of ways to bring it back to home, but it didn't happen. As time just passed on, I realized my mistake. I shouldn't have done this. But even today also, Anand asks me that why Yamaha discontinued its RX bikes from the market, and please make a video that why owners are still using it as a passion.
That part I'll tell you honestly. Then he went into his internship first related to automotive. And we were happy that he got in Tata Motors, which was a very prestigious kind of. And I was also interviewed after Hari's interview. And I was asked, are you taking any chance? Why are you giving your son such a kind of opportunity like open learning? I told them, please take a week's time if he's up to, I mean, if he can make it, please go ahead. Believe me, he has done his first week very seriously, very obedient. I mean, he was showing his interest kind of, and he was put with polytechnic students and ITI students. And he was doing very good, and that's how. He's completed his 3 months in a fantastic way, which I should say. And later on, the Tata Motors directly they wanted Hari to come and learn in their learning center. And for that, the Tata Motors where he was working, the MD of that motor said he'll give a letter stating that he's fit to learn. So that's first part. And his second internship, he wanted to pursue photography and video making. I was wondering, like, this is a complete different line. Why did you select this? So now he started telling me that he wanted to learn about the people who are passionate about their vintage bikes and all. And it's related once again to automotive, which I lately realized. And he wants to improve his communication skills as well, which he is lacking. So I felt happy, and it's a green signal from me. It's Hari to decide his next path.
It's so beautiful to see that as a family, both are understanding each other, both are connecting with each other, and both are sharing. So this is a beautiful journey where each one of you are accepting each other. That's
What do I do, Leela? He calls me Anand Bhai. I think proud that I have such a wonderful brother.
So, however he calls you, his love is the same. Yeah, the connections are important. Yeah.
Leela, one thing I want to hear regarding
Yeah.
Hari.
Yeah.
Whenever Aarohi, we are all, what are the strengths in Hari? That is the main target for us, to recognize what is his strengths. He has to recognize, that is the main thing. Then Ratnesh has asked one day regarding the bikes. He is telling about every day he is telling the bikes. Then Ratnesh has given a suggestion to what is your interest in why you are interested. Then he told, and then he recognized his I want to do in the internship in the bikes. Then he realized his strengths, and yes, I am interested in this. And this Aarohi is major part is what are the main interest, and find out their interest. That is the main thing. It is happening in the Aarohi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just to add to VP Watershed, it is mainly a self journey. Open learning journey is nothing. It's also about self learning, where the child understands his own style of learning, his strengths, his weakness, what he wants to develop, and what he does not want to do. All these clarity with the child gets through. This journey is so beautiful to see the child growing and understanding himself. Yeah.
Leela, it's 6:30.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, if any one of you have further questions, every week we are here on Saturdays at 5 p.m. So you can join us and you can ask more questions. You can also understand until you get satisfied with what is open learning, how you wanted to take it. All that is open for you guys.
We have WhatsApp groups also. So when you'll go to website, you'll get the links to those, and then you can join and be part of the discussions and share, learn. So many things can happen there itself.
Thank you all for joining and spending time with us with your valuable questions. All questions are valuable. There was
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.